Does it go here? Does it go here? Does it go here? How about here? So I'm trying to figure out places to mount my GoPros. Maybe here. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen some guys do this view down here. And that's actually pretty cool. But what I'm trying to do is figure out how I'm going to mount my GoPros on this camera for my next ride. I'm not really quite sure, and I still do use GoPros. Why? Well, because I already paid a shitload of money for them, and I'm going to use them. I've used them in my other videos. Ironically, I'm used to being in front of the camera, not behind it. So, I'm not really very good at this. I'm trying, bear with me, I'm trying. And I'm trying really, to be honest with you, for kind of superficial, self-serving reasons. And that's because I just like looking at the videos later for what I really dug about that ride or something. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put these GoPros on my bike for my next ride, my big ride down to Reno, and then through Nevada, all the way through Nevada, through Utah, through Colorado, through Idaho, a little bit of California. Oh God, I hope not Wyoming. If you've ever ridden through Wyoming, kind of sucks ass. I'm sure there's really killer riding there. I just haven't experienced it yet. But I got all kinds of great stuff. I've done other videos before. Like I said, I'm not used to being in front of the camera. I'm used to being behind, or excuse me, I'm not used to being behind the camera. I'm used to being in front of it. I do music, and so I'm used to being in music videos and stuff like that where I'm in front of the camera. And there's people telling you what to do, and they're worrying about all that other stuff, And I suppose if I really tried hard, I could get one of the camera people over here and they could tell me, oh yeah, put it here, put it there, put it here, put it there, whatever. But I enjoy doing this part by myself, It's just kind of fun. It's really fun. So I've got all kinds of doodads and stuff. I don't even know what half this crap is. I've got this. I'm pretty sure it's for I think this is from a Samsung from like not 19, but maybe 2013. I don't know what the hell that is. I got this thing here. A while ago, I bought a whole bunch of crap from Amazon for my GoPros and stuff. One dude made a comment, said, hey, make sure you put a dead cat on your mic. Unfortunately, I already knew what that was, and thus the dead cat. It's these little doodads you put over your lapel mics. And there's my lapel mic. I've done some videos with this. My biggest problem is that this thing just never really fits well inside of my helmets. I'm sure some people know how to do this stuff right, but I ain't that guy. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying, but I'm not that guy. I think one of the best arrangements I've found thus far for some of my motorcycle videos is this thing here. This whole apparatus. It's a chest camera. I've tried to put cameras on my helmets, but they just don't seem to work very well. And I think it's mostly because of the shape of my helmet. You really need a good flat place to mount a GoPro on, and my helmets just don't provide that. So if you're a professional camera person, especially somebody who has put cameras on a 390 Adventure, please give me comments, give me ideas, give me some basis, some point to start as to where the best places are. I know that whenever I mount cameras sometimes up here, that they shake so much that the image is just terrible. It's just awful, and I'm trying to convey the image of the ride as I'm doing it, the fun of it, maybe the terrain, the grade, the details of the terrain I'm riding over. One of the bad things about these GoPros is that that's an older GoPro. I've had this one for quite a few years. Still don't know how to use it. It's that pathetic, people. Still don't know how to use it. But one of the bad things about GoPro footage is it doesn't really give you an impression of the grade, how steep something is. You know, is it flat? Is it a descending grade? Is it an incline? They don't really give you that. And I tried to use these on one of the rides I did on part of the TAT through Colorado on Cinnamon Pass, Ophir Pass, and when you looked at the footage just looked like you were on flat ground, which was lame. I mean, how do people, really grasp what you're experiencing if the camera footage just looks like you might as well be in a parking lot, So, any of you folks that are really good with cameras, really good with places to put them, even the camera model or type, I've bought different types of this stuff through the years. And again, this is really all for my own personal entertainment. I just like riding, and I like filming my rides. And to be honest, again, I just like to look back at them later, maybe even 5 years later, and I look back at the footage and I go, man, that ride scared the shit out of me, or that ride was awesome, or I remember the stakes we had when we stopped, just stuff like that. So if you got any good input, please let me know. If you don't have any good input, then shut the hell up. I'm trying to get things done. Keep the helmet side up. Till next time.